Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope you are doing well. So here is a message for the collective today. We've got the Sacred Rebels Oracle for our midweek guidance. So this is a message today for anyone, for you, of course, watching this reading. You've found yourself here today. So there must be a resonant title for you. I feel as though you may be asking yourself why you're so different from others. Why is it that you always end up doing things differently? And that's because you are a change maker. You are a change maker. What is a change maker? A change maker is a leader. You are someone leads. You need to do things differently because you are a change maker. You inspire others to make changes, to be fearless, and to be able to make changes in their life. There was an analogy, there was an image that Spirit was giving me, and it's a line of ants. Now, ants, there's always, ants, they follow each other, but it takes just one ant, doesn't it? It takes just one ant to start that trail, to start that new path, that new line. That leader ant is all it takes for then all of these other ants to begin following, to walk that path too. So it takes being different to create a change. So today I'm pulling from the Sacred Rebels Oracle, and I feel as though there could be a message in here for you, for us today. So everything happens for a reason, and if perhaps you sometimes take dramatic steps, it's because you are meant to shake things up a little. You are supposed to create a stir. And you are indeed a change maker. Perhaps this is something that's been, perhaps you've had a niggling feeling. Okay, this is all resonant. Okay. Perhaps you've had a niggling feeling about something for weeks. You knew that something needed to change and you could feel something coming and you just wasn't quite sure. You weren't quite sure what it was that you needed to do. Perhaps for a few weeks you've been hesitant. Perhaps you felt as if you were in some type of void energy, unsure about what it is that's on its way to you or what it is that you need to do next. What is it that you need to do? Because you know that something needs to change. How can you take back your power? How can you become the leader of your life, of your path again? Okay. Questions. All the answers are within. You know deep down what it is you want. And before you know it, you might find yourself picking up scissors and cutting 6 inches of your hair off. Power of attraction. Okay. And that's because you're meant to be a change maker. And the change always starts with you. Power of attraction. So the underlying energy at this time is receiving. You're receiving divine guidance. Receiving this sacred knowledge. Spirit is connecting with you, swirling around you, inspiring you, yes, to make these changes. You're hungry for these changes. As my stomach rumbled. I'm not sure if the microphone picked it up. Top of the deck, faith in the process. This is about having to trust in the process and having faith that everything is happening for a reason. You have been releasing like old beliefs, old concepts, old ideas, perhaps of yourself. Releasing attachments to things, perhaps like the length of your hair. Perhaps you've been feeling this new beginning on its way to you. Spirit has definitely showing up in many ways in your life at this time. I feel as though you are certainly a wise one at this time, and Spirit is certainly blessing you with abundance and with divine wisdom, helping you to make these choices, new changes, helping you to release what isn't serving you and to accept and bless what you already are and what is already with you. And what is already with you? Divine energy is already with you. As within, so without. Power of attraction. Believe it or not, you and your person, your divine counterpart, are experiencing exactly the same right now. You are both going through these shifts and changes. A huge transformation is taking place. It takes just one ant to start a new path. And others very quickly begin to follow. If you're making changes and your energy is pulling away from your divine counterpart, naturally the energy falls back together. Power of attraction. Your person can feel that you are making these changes to yourself. Okay, let's read today's message. Thank you. Power of Attraction card 13. Okay. There is such wonder awaiting you. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future oriented? You see, there is magic in this moment too. There is something arising within you out of the depths of your being. In this process, there is a shift in environment, both internal and external. A fertility is being stimulated. This is your time to play with that fertility, to conceive, create, and embark upon the process of transformation with an open heart and mind. You may not know where it is all going to lead. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly, perfectly what is needed. Beyond that, allow the energy of fertile growth and abundance that now flow so naturally and richly within you and around you simply to be. You are a big soul, and with that often comes big dreams. You might worry that you want too much out of life. Perhaps you think that you are only capable of small dreams. If you have drawn the Oracle of Big Bold Vision as well, then this part of the message is highlighted for you. This Oracle is guiding you to remember that there are stages of creation. A house cannot be built without the flooring. No matter how beautiful the stained glass windows you plan to install are, the walls need to be up first. Your big life dreams are a work in progress, just like you. If you have been working on healing something within you, started a new creative project, or just taken on a new job or relationship and feel that although you are getting some results, you are impatient for more, doubts that you can continue or ever find the zone or become proficient in the situation at hand, then this oracle comes as a reinforcement. You are doing well. That which is worthwhile takes time to build. Celebrate each success, even the small ones. You are creating something of worth. Be patient, keep going, and trust. This oracle comes with a special message. You have recently completed a cycle or level of manifestation and are transitioning into the next level of experience, like a big fish leaving the small pond and feeling like a rather small fish in a bigger pond. There will be some getting used to it time needed as you find your way. This will add to what you have already done and bring valuable expansion to your realization of your abilities, as well as many new relationships and opportunities to help you go further on your journey. What you are in the process of creating will benefit from this stage of your process. Whether your creation is simply your sacred life path, a particular creative work, or an actual child, there is a positive and constructive energy that is unfolding for you now to boost this process and carry you further along the way. Do you dare to dream and to believe in your dream until it manifests? Even if naysayers challenge you. Of course you do, sacred rebel. This oracle brings you guidance. You are going to attract whatever is needed to complete your work in progress and bring it to fruition. Remain open to receive and trust in the unfolding of your life experiences. Do not turn away. All of the necessary elements are coming together. Allow this integration to occur so that you can manifest your dreams. Receiving, because it is message said to be open to receive. You are so loved. Your every need is witnessed and responded to by the universe. However, you sometimes forget this. You become swept up in the momentum of habitual consciousness, and you forget to take a moment to stop, breathe, and be. In that moment, you can receive the love of the universe that is receiving you. It will nourish you with contentment and energy. You have not done this enough, so your soul is becoming parched and is drying out. Energy has been going out of you, but there is not enough coming back in. It is time to bring something back in for you, to receive and be received. You are being offered a chance for restoration now, to feel nourished, cared for, and loved. Accept it. You deserve it. The healing process below will help you surrender any guilt or shame you may feel for having needs in the first place. It will also help you overcome any struggle that you have receiving and accepting, so that your needs can be met. Do you know how much joy the universe gains from being able to give to you? When you delight in what you receive, when you openly embrace a gift and are so happy with it, the universe is fully received by you. In this space, there is joyful communion between you and life. Energy flows more freely and magic happens. When you demur, saying you cannot accept, that it is too great a gift or that you are not worthy, you are impeding the flow. You are inhibiting the communion, the connection, the playful interaction between you and the universe. Enough now with the false modesty and guilt. You are a radiant sun in human clothing. An exquisite life experience is your birthright. Enjoy it. Soak it up. All of it, including the restoration of sacred rest. From that place of nourishment, you will be more effortlessly creative. It says actually, from that place of nourishment, you will more effortlessly create, live and love with greater energy and thriving, pulsing passion. The earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning with the spectacular living art of sunrise. Allow yourself to switch off, step away, close the laptop, put down the scissors, switch off the phone, and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while, switch off, do something else. Let it all go, and it will all flow. Okay, so they suggested we do this healing process. So if you would like to take part, say aloud, I release all false guilt and shame about having needs, and all false beliefs about rest being wasteful or unnecessary. I accept healthy, productive, sacred rest and the gifts of happiness that it brings. I understand that rest and activity balance, feed and nourish each other. There is sacred healing that happens through rest, which is very powerful. I accept and receive this now. Through unconditional love, this is now so. Okay, now it says, I must read this story aloud as though I were lovingly reading it to myself as a child. Okay, you may like to curl up comfortably on the sofa. The great French Impressionist painter Monet sat in his garden on a warm afternoon. He was napping lightly on his garden bench, with the sunlight dabbling gently through his straw hat, resting over his face. It was soft and warm on his closed eyelids. He sighed contentedly A nosy neighbour poked his head over the fence, keen to know what the brilliant artist was up to now. "Sir, you are resting," the curious neighbour called out. "No," responded Monet, wriggling to get even more comfortable in his reclining garden chair. "I am working." He relaxed further as the mild breeze tickled the hairs on his forearms. Monet returned to his garden the next day, consumed by the urge to translate his feelings onto the canvas. He painted with great energy and focus. He was inspired and the paint flowed. Again, the nosy neighbour poked his head over the fence. He called out, "Sir, you are working." "No," said the artist, barely pausing with his brush. "I am resting." "When you are done, give yourself a hug and perhaps have a nap or a cup of tea. Or do a little dance around your living room, or paint, relax, go for a walk in the park, or do a spot of window shopping. Just be, play, laugh, and relax. Give yourself what you feel you need at this time. If you aren't certain, that's fine. Guess, and know that the more often you do this, the more skilled you will become in identifying and meeting your needs. So that was our healing process, and that was our midweek guidance message for the collective. So I really hope that you found this message helpful today. And don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know if this resonated. So heart in the comment box if so. Thanks everybody. Much love. I appreciate you joining me today. Have a great Wednesday. I will see you very soon.